collectively people are really scared and fearful. And of course we're in the Pluto in Aquarius transit, so it's about us coming into our own power and uniting and taking the steps that we need to collectively get together, because regardless of what occurs on the stage, um ultimately everything goes back to how we decide to act, whether we want to be in fear or love and all that. So I was just hoping that if anybody that chooses to provide some sort of statement of inspiration or something for hope, because even when I think of Viktor Frankl, man's search for meaning, what is the meaning that we're
Wow.
going to give it? How are we going to look at this, and how are we going to proceed? Because we can either allow all this to affect us and stay afraid and be in fear, or we can find the ways that we can be empowered. So I was just hoping that anybody else would like to share their thoughts on.
Yes, I've got something real quick. There is no hope.
Well,
Hope
thanks.
is the illusion. Hope is the something's gonna save me. Hope is the I don't have to do anything because something else outside of myself is going to do it. Here's the hope. My action that I can make in my life, in my world, to inject as much love, as much forgiveness, as much compassion, and as much faith into. And then from that circle, then try to have a positive effect on my clients, on my family, on those people that can come into me. And then after that, wow, maybe I could do an EA Zoom meeting with a bunch of awesome people and we can talk about how important it is for us each to all do this individually. And then that gets a little bigger. And then some of those circles intersect, and then more circles intersect. You want the hope. The hope is in what I can do and what you can do. There's nothing outside of us that I think is necessarily safe to put hope into. The hope is in our actions.
I think it's understanding your own mindset, your own little loops that you get into about being powerless, because it's not real. That's a lie. What can you do? I mean, sit down and write practical steps. Like I can, if I'm feeling helpless, I can go for a walk and put some energy out. You'll start to feel more empowered, and it starts from each moment and the choice that you make. So it's empowering yourself. It's taking steps yourself and buying into your own power.
Yeah, what's that saying? We're the people we've been waiting for.
Yes, yes. We're our own saviors. And even though we're just droplets in an ocean, we make up the currents. And these are currents that make cliffs fall into the waters.
Yep.
And we're all, commando unit of drops that were chosen and chose to be here at this time and be part of these currents. We're our own saviors. We're the one we've been waiting for, definitely.
We have to remain active in doing any little steps that are available to us to, inspire and fight back against the oppressive powers that are trying to make us feel powerless.
So hard sometimes.
It is. Yeah, I've been feeling like this roller coaster, like
Yeah.
I feel like, oh yeah, okay, I got it. I got it. I'm okay. I
And I
believe
think that
I believe that
you are so
everything's going to be
supporting and
okay.
comforting in this
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Little
Empowering
steps.
this community, no?
yeah.
That's the hope. Here's
Yeah.
the hope. Mankind, us,
Yeah.
warmth,
Yes.
Well, I've heard
community,
it
heart.
say, I've heard it said, welcome to this, among like Christian friends, welcome to the second coming of Christ, the mirror.
Mm.
Wonderful.